Hi, my name is Yacine. I'm a senior at Smith College. I'm on the track and field team. I'm a biology and African studies double major. I grew up in Harlem. I call Harlem the center for blackness and black culture. I grew up in a place where I was surrounded by the Muslim community. I was always going to Quranic school every Saturday and Sunday, and that took up a lot of my time actually. So a big part of my identity is being Muslim. And I wear my black Muslimness with a lot of pride. I am the daughter of Senegalese immigrants who immigrated here in the 90s, and they came here with a dream, and they wanted me and my sister to be able to go to college and make something for ourselves. My mom never stopped reminding us where we came from, and that is a place with very, very humble roots. It's I'm from a country called Senegal, and Senegal has many struggles as a third world country, even though we are very successful in many ways. But for example, there are many people who are food insecure. There are many people who struggle to have jobs, and for my parents, coming to America was a big opportunity. And for me, I just did whatever I could, right? I just did whatever opportunity would basically set me up to go to college, to be at a college like Smith. And I came to the Smith on the Posse Scholarship, which is a full tuition leadership scholarship. And I felt like when I came to Smith, all I wanted to do was find a way to impact campus. I wanted to find a way to impact my peers and have people believe in themselves. And I love track. I love how I created my own win being here, and how when I was running, it was just I could just focus on me, and I could focus on the development of my body and getting stronger and stronger. So even though I love track so much, it was difficult for me socially to be on the track team in high school. It was a place where even though I was one of the best athletes on the team, I felt like to even get recognized as that was like pulling teeth. It was the one place where in high school I wasn't smiling. I'm always a person, people know I smile all the time, but that was the one memory of a place where I was never smiling, and it was really difficult socially. I didn't come into Smith my first year wanting to join track, because I was like, why would I go from an environment where I felt like as a black woman it was so hard for me to get recognized, and then go into another predominantly white institution and go through that same experience again. And it was actually through Abigail Edwards, who was on the lacrosse team, who was one of my best friends. She really just changed my perception, and she was just like, I can't allow that to be my only memory of track. So she introduced me to Coach Adrian. When I came onto the track team at Smith, it was like, I'm so happy I didn't stop running. I was so happy I did not stop running, because it was just the most welcoming environment. The seniors, especially on the team at the time, they made sure that they welcomed everyone, and it was just a part of our culture. To be an athlete at Smith is one of the best experiences for me, in my opinion, and I think many athletes would resonate with that. Coming to Smith, one of the biggest identities I knew that I wanted to hold fast with was my Muslim identity. For over a decade, I was surrounded by Black Muslim excellence, I say, and I wanted to make sure that part of my growth at Smith was being able to grow and develop as a Muslim woman. And I think that through joining the Muslim Student Association, it just pushed me so hard. It pushed me to rethink about what does it mean to choose to be Muslim? What does it mean to choose that identity for myself? And how can I grow along other students in that identity? So I think 2019, I put on the first Black Spirituality Conference at Smith, and it basically joined people of the Abrahamic faiths at Smith, and it was such a beautiful event, because it was one of the first times we even had cross-religious conversation, and being able to meet people who also use spirituality and use religion to help their development and healing through Smith. For me, I feel like I was almost even forced into the activism that came around joining athletics, because I saw that there was a lot of work going on, and I realized that even with all the good intentions and all the good work that we can do, there's always still room to be better. So I think part of me joining the track team, it was never to not join leadership positions, but it was I want to join the track team just so I could show that individuals can come together and make a difference just from being good people. And I think a lot of what I try to do here is make sure that other athletes, especially of color, are able to come onto the team and feel like they are seen, feel like it's not something, like they're not going to be on the sidelines and no one will notice. I felt like that so much in high school, but I wanted to make sure that no one else had that feeling again. And I think my unique experiences that I had in the past allowed me to support people, because I know what it feels like to feel unseen, and I know what it feels like to feel like my identity as a Black person, as a Muslim, is secondary. But being on this team, I was just like, you can come as all as you are and be great, and we can acknowledge all of those things and all be great together. So I think as a captain, like, people will always hear me say like, oh, like, look at the baddies, like you can do it. Like, it's really encouraging people and having people believe that, like, when you're a baddie, you're not just like a baddie because of like who you are as an athlete, but who you are as a person as well. Running athletics has made me a better student. It has made me way more organized. People will tell you this, and it will make you someone who you realize, like, with everything, you will see yourself like gradually getting better as you build your body, as you build yourself in your form and in your craft. So I'm a hurdler, and I think that, like, one of the things that I would just encourage people to do is just to keep pushing, because it will be hard, it will be super difficult. But if you can keep on pushing and literally go the extra mile, right, you will be able to be such a successful athlete. But don't let any other experience like really deter you from joining the team, because this is such a new experience. This is such a unique place to do athletics, and I feel super blessed to have been able to be a part of the track and field team for the long time.